Hey, how's it going?
How's everybody doing today? This is some turned curacao for the base, and this is a piece of oak I had. So I've been working on it the last few days on the lives. So today we're going to apply some Bumbleshoots wood finish. It's great stuff, smells wonderful. If you guys need any finish or other items, if you look on my YouTube channel, I got discount codes for you for some of my channel sponsors. Thank you, Bumbleshoots. Let's see what this will look like. I've never turned this wood before, so I'm really excited to see what that's going to look like. So let's find out. Let's get a towel. Where's everybody watching from today? I'm in Oklahoma in the United States. This should just come alive. Especially this stuff. Oh yeah, man, I dig that. That is cool. First time turning this. Oh, sorry guys. First time turning this wood. It was from a channel sponsor, turningblanks.net. I've got a link to his page as well if you need turning blanks. Man, check that out. That is crazy. Tennessee? Is that what TN means? Welcome in, everybody. All right. That's looking pretty good. Hey, good to have you here. Tennessee in the house. We've got a few people in our community from Tennessee. When I say community, our YouTube community. These little acid brushes, I used to get them from Harbor Freight. I think I'm getting them from Amazon now, but they work really well for glue ups, and for doing stuff like this, getting the finish in those little nooks and crannies. The bad thing is they leave a little bit of debris, you know, the hairs. Hey, Levi. Levi, this is a decorative vase. This is oak, and then this is curacao. I saw something I wanted to do something different, so I saw something on Etsy. I mean, not Etsy, on Pinterest. And so I've been working on this on my live streams the last few days. Just something different, you know? I do a ton of wood turning on my lives. I build custom furniture. I do laser engraving. My live streams tend to be mostly wood turning, but I'll probably start making some handmade boxes here pretty soon on my lives. I used to do that, and I need to get back to that too. So we're gonna wipe off the extra. Let's go to the inside, see what that, let's get some in there. Wes, what's up, brother? Wes, check this out. That piece of curacao, holy crap, that's beautiful. I've never used it before, but man. Yeah, I'm digging it. I'm really digging it. Hey, and it's my first one that I added a different contrasting wood for the base like that. I haven't done that before, so it's kind of new, man. It challenge yourself. You know, you're gonna have fun and learn stuff. If you mess up, you mess up. But like this one, my holes aren't perfect. My rotary tool broke. You know what? That's not glued down like I thought it was. I might have to re-glue that. It's looser than I thought. I was like, what the heck? Yeah, it's wobbly. I'm gonna have to re-glue that. What the heck? Guess I didn't put enough glue on it. So yeah, oh well. Things you learn along the way. I'm going getting plenty in there. You want everything to be coated. So we're getting in there and doing our thing. Appreciate that. Wes, having a good time with it, man. Challenge yourself, learn something new. That's what it's about, right? Have some fun doing it. Have some fun along the way. And I definitely had fun doing this. I learned some things. Let me take a peek. I'm going to see what it looks like in there. Okay, I got it coated well, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, at least I caught it that it needs glue, but, you know. Yesterday it felt fine, but not a big deal. Let's get another towel. Hey, Maria, how's it going? We're lightly just buffing it just to get any extra off. And, man, I got to take you back to that base. Look at this thing. That base is just popping. Look at this. Man, that's freaking nuts. Look at that. That is gorgeous. I love that stuff. It's all about the bass, no treble. What's up, Depression? How you doing, man? So, this sucks, but we got to re-glue it. Like Wes said, at least we caught it. So I got to re-glue it. It didn't glue. I guess I didn't put it. What happened was, I'll show you when we pull it off. We're going to re-glue it real quick. Let me put this finish back up. Save yourself fast. Throw that monstrosity in the trash. All right, man. Thanks for the encouraging words. Definitely appreciate that. We like to be encouraging on this channel. You know, you learn the most from your mistakes. So, that actually... Yeah, we'll probably put another coat of that finish on tomorrow. So, see, it's real wobbly. I'll show you what happened. So, just barely. It's kind of held, but kind of not. That's interesting. I don't want to break the base off, you know what I mean? There he goes, I think. There we go. So what happened, there it is. So what happened was, hey, David. Well, I'm making a vase with a vase with a contrasting wood. Wes, I just added you as a moderator. Thanks, brother. But what happened was this. That tenon actually broke off right here. It's flat. So I added hot glue to kind of thicken it so it would get a better fit. No, turning didn't heat up the glue, but it just means I didn't put on thick enough, and this needs to be thickened right here. So let's heat up that hot glue, and we'll do another glue up. Yeah, the turning wouldn't heat up the glue unless there was something causing friction, which those pieces were turning simultaneously. If one was turning and the other one was stationary, that could create your friction, but no, that wasn't the case. Good idea though. So let's let this heat up. We're gonna throw that on. We're just gonna put a little more glue there. Let's see how it fits right now, just to give us a feel. I mean, it's not. Yeah. So we need to definitely put more glue on this part here. Luckily I didn't get finish all the way in there. So I need to go a little heavier on this for the hot glue and then put a little extra glue on the side. So, hey Hobo, how's it going? While that's drying, this is what we've been working on for my son. This is one of his Christmas presents. He just moved out a couple months ago, so he asked for an adult gift. So this is plywood, and then I did solid maple frame, face frame. Got that mounted yesterday. Today I've got a final sand, and I have this reclaimed MDF. I've got to get that material off with a heat gun. That works really well. And I got a little bit to get off in the back. So turned out pretty nice. It's for a bachelor pad. So man, I tell you what, it is so much easier to go buy a gift than build a gift like this. This takes a little bit of time. But yeah, this afternoon, I'm sanding it. I'm gonna stain it all a medium brown and then clear coat it tomorrow. So hope he likes it. I think it'll serve him well. He's got a lot of Dungeons and Dragons books, him and his roommates, so I think it'll be great. And it's huge. That thing's 40. The lesson learned is this. I mismeasured, because a sheet of plywood is 48 pretty much. I mismeasured and did 49 and a half. I made my horizontals 48. So it cost me, I had to do a lot of maneuvering on this extra wood. And I didn't have the MDF meet at a joint. So I'm going to reinforce that in the back. I'm going to put a little piece of wood there and glue it on. And that'll help support that if they have any books against that. So, we do a lot on this channel. So appreciate you guys being here. Wes, I got a question for you. Do you have a Festool domino? I was just curious. I don't know if you do or not. I see you doing a lot of DIY stuff for your job as well, but yeah, Wes, that's basically making a cabinet. So I do make one-off cabinets, and 4 years ago, I gutted my kitchen. That's when I learned how to make cabinets. Oh, okay. Well, I just put out a new video today making my own tenons out of cherry and walnut. I've got a domino, but Find by Tools sent me some bits so I can make my own tenons because those tenons cost a lot. Hey, Jim. What's up, buddy? Thanks for stopping in, man. Let me grab another brush. Remodel homes, yep. Okay. Yeah, I gutted 4 years ago. I gutted the kitchen. The contractor they came back for a final walkthrough, and it ended up almost twice as much as what they originally said. And I was like, nope. So we gutted the kitchen. I replaced the subfloor, built it all out, built custom cabinets. I had some granite people come in and do electrical and plumbing, but because I'm not an electrician or a plumber, I don't like messing with that. So we're switching glues too. We were using Type Bond 2. It's thinner. We're going to use the Quick and Thick. Miss Bobby White, thank you. I appreciate that. This thing's huge. It's 90.5 inches tall by 49.5. So it gives you 48-inch usable by 12-inch usable. And I have a slight lip on it. So, yeah. Thanks, Jim. It's for my son. The plan is today, this afternoon, I stain it, clear coat it tomorrow. Him and his roommate pick it up tomorrow. So, yeah, they come in handy. So, let's see if this thing's heated up. This is that tenon. You can see it's a little square. This broke off during the turning process. So I'm going to grab a chisel and peel that off. Let's get that old hot glue off, and we're going to put a new layer. And then, come on, baby. Well, let me change the camera angle. It's a little hard from this angle. Yeah, thank you guys for hitting that like button. It helps me out. And checking out my newest video helps out too. I got a new video up about making your own domino. And even if you don't have a Festool domino, it does help me out for you to go check it out. You know what I mean? And when you do that, I'll go check out your channel. Comment on your stuff. Appreciate you guys. Man, there was a lot more than I thought there. Okay. Okay, see that tenon? That broke off. You can see it. It broke off during the turning process. So we're just compensating by making it thicker. So, all right. Let's build up some glue here. I think we need to use a little more than we did yesterday. And the good news is, because we already have finish here, that glue, any glue squeeze out should not stick to it because it's oil based. Hey, Jose. So, you know, I should have. First, I'm going to put a little. Oh, of course, this is too. I got the lid on to work. Come on. I'm gonna. This stuff's so thick. You gotta really squeeze this thing, man. But it does stick and does not drip. That's the beauty of it. It's just, man, it's a pain. The fact you have to squeeze so much is a pain in the butt. It's not gonna bottom out. That should be plenty. We're just going really heavy on that stuff. Now let's put it in there. Okay, that feels tighter. That's good. That's what you're wanting. See that come? The stuff's gonna squeeze out, but that's fine. Crap. Gonna have to refinish that, but that's fine. Then I'm gonna use this dowel. That's gonna bring up support. So that's gonna put pressure on it to give a good joint. There we go. You see, you got that squeeze out. That's no big deal. That's going to, well, we might go ahead and get it out of there. Let's go ahead and get it out of there. And that comes right off. Actually, we'll see. We might have to do a little cleanup with a plastic spatula or scraper. We'll see what it looks like tomorrow when it's, or actually this afternoon it'll be ready. But we want to get that stuff out of the cracks. Let me go grab that. I'm just going to use my handy dandy weeding tool that I use for my laser engraving. And that gets great pulling stuff out of little cracks. And while this stuff is still soft, it just pulls out. So yeah, this will work. I'd rather do this. And I left this intentionally with a little bit of a gap to give you kind of a shadow line for more visual interest. And hey, I'm by no means a pro at this, so I'm still learning, so. Hey, Spirit, my tenon, yeah, I know I don't need it, but the tenon that was connected to this chipped off, so it wasn't round, so I wasn't getting a good joint. I used the hot glue to raise the height of that so that I could get a good joint. So. That looks pretty good, y'all. I really appreciate the advice. I'm not, guys, I'm not one of those, you can absolutely share your thoughts and advice, because I'm definitely not an expert. So my philosophy is we all improve with each other's help, different feedback. And then this, I've got a dowel that's pushing to give it good pressure. So this afternoon, after lunch, that should be dry. And that's done. Now, this was my inspiration pick I found off Pinterest. That gave me the idea for the carving out and the base. Unfortunately, I like this one better than mine, of course. But for what it is, I learned new processes. Like, I've never done this before, and I haven't done this before. So it was a learning process. My rotary broke. I have a Win rotary tool, and it broke during these holes I was putting it in there. And some of my subscribers are carvers, and they basically said what happened was when it jams up, the hole wasn't wide enough. So I broke a rotary tool making this. And I learned a few things, like I should have drilled from the outside in instead of the inside out, because I got some tear out. So, lesson learned. Yeah, I like the Quick and Thick. I use it for my lake maps. Oh, brother, where'd my lid go? Come on, man. Yeah, I make a lot of laser engraved lake maps, so I use the Quick and Thick because it doesn't drip and it dries clear. So yeah, I definitely like Quick and Thick. I'm gonna see if I can find my lid, man. So let's show you one last look. That oak's pretty, that grain. But man, that Curacao, whoo, I like that stuff. Look at that cool grain. That's the neatest. Hey, Spirit Wind, send me an email. myhoneyshandmade@gmail.com. I do any lake, river map in the world. I do city maps, lake maps. Yeah, send me an email. I'll send you a link so you can see some of my work. Yeah, love that. That is so cool. So let's see. Appreciate you guys liking and subscribing. It really helps the channel out. So, that's it for me this morning. I wanted to get on here real quick. If you guys don't know, Chase from New Beginnings Woodworks is going live at 10 o'clock Central. He's a great woodworker and wood turner. He's been recently making a lot of wood turning videos. So go give him a look, and thanks for hanging out. Good to hang out with you. Catch you on the next one.